Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, my third secondary students. Welcome to the second semester of your Durus Online for English. And today, as you can see, we have revision for Module 1, and it's all from your book, Traveler 6. So as you can see, today we will learn three things. Number one, to enrich ourselves with a new vocabulary. And number two, to use the passive voice, clauses of purpose, result, and consension, and the causative form correctly. And number three, to listen to short dialogues and understand the main idea expressed by each speaker. So for number one, we got some vocabulary. So we're going to learn some new words. And for number two, we got grammar. So we have passive voice. We're going to remember the passive voice, the clauses of purpose and result and consension, and finally the causative form. And of course, for number three, which is final objective for today, we're going to listen to short dialogue. We always have listening, so I remind you from now to get your headphones ready. We're going to listen to a dialogue, and then we'll try to understand the main idea. And, we're going to have some questions for each part of the conversation. So this is a revision and a roundup for everything that we've done for module 1. So the question here is, choose the correct option, A, B, C, or D. So we have four options. We have A, B, C, D. 1 is correct. And let's put it in a sentence. Number one, the way Lionel Messi controls the ball is close to what? A, perfection, excellence, quality, guarantee, and of course, the way Lionel Messi controls the ball is close to perfection. So perfection is number one. This is a perfect player. And for number two, it is amazing how fast my son has turned up, turned into, turned in, turned out a young man. And of course, it's amazing how fast my son turned into a young man. And number three, it's a question. Are you in favor of the new taxi law, or are you in reply to, or are you in advance, or are you in addition the new tax law? Of course, are you in favor of the new tax law? That was the first exercise. We got perfection, turned into, and in favor of. More, now read the text and complete the blanks with the correct form of the words in capitals. So we have words in capitals like communicate, combine, move, and express. And now we need to put them into 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Let's read about sign language. So a sign language is a means of what? Communication, communicate, combine, move, movement, expression, express. We'll see how we change the word. So a sign language is a means of that conveys meaning through a what? Of body language, particularly the shape, position, and of the hands, as well as lip patterns and facial what? Expressions, of course, for the final one. So a sign language is a means of communication or communicating that conveys meaning through a combination of body language, particularly the shape, position, and the movement of the hands, as well as lip patterns and facial. Of course, the last one is expression. So we got communication, combination, movement, and expressions. More exercises for the grammar now. Complete the second sentence so that it has a similar meaning to the first sentence using the word given. So we have a word given here, which is can't. As you can see, the word given is can't. So do not change the word given. We need to keep it the way it is. You must use between 2 and 5 words, including the word given. So we have a sentence here in red. This coffee is too hot for me to drink, and we need to take this sentence and make a similar sentence like this using this word, and we don't need to change it. Let's take an example. This coffee is too hot for me to drink. This coffee is too hot. I can't drink it. What do you think? So this coffee is so hot that I can't drink it. You can keep that, or you can omit it. It's okay. So you can say this coffee is so hot or too hot. I can't drink it, or this coffee is so hot that I can't drink it. Now it's a more, and it's the same one. We have the word being, and we have the sentence here in red. The police are investigating the theft of a valuable painting. So how we're going to make the same sentence like this here using these words here. The theft of the valuable painting being investigated by the police. So the theft of the valuable painting is being investigated by the police. Now we have the word cut, and the verb cut does not change, but either ways we don't have to change it here. So the sentence here for number 3, Alan goes to Ricardo's for a haircut every month. So we have every month at Ricardo's, and we need to put cut here. So every month Alan gets his haircut at Ricardo's, or every month Alan has his haircut at Ricardo's. It means at Ricardo's shop or place. Now let's listen to this short conversation here. I'm going to leave you with the conversation, and after this you will have questions.
Module 1, Roundup. You will hear short conversations. After you hear each conversation, you will be asked a question about what you heard. Choose the picture which answers the question correctly. 1.
You are coming to dinner tonight, aren't you?
Sure. Can you remind me of the time? Is it at 7?
No, it is at 8. Originally we had planned it for 6, but nobody could make it.
What time is the dinner? 2.
I dropped chemistry this year.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
But we'll be in biology together, right?
Actually, I changed my mind about biology too. You are looking at the new student in your art class. I've decided to get in touch with my creative side.
What subject are both boys taking? 3.
Hey Nigel, are you coming to Tim's gallery opening next week?
I'm not sure. Which day is it?
Initially he had planned it for Saturday, but his football team is playing that night, so he's having it on Sunday night.
Oh, that's too bad. I don't think I can make it. I have to catch an early flight on Monday morning.
Which day would suit Nigel? 4.
Here are the directions to John's house.
I'm not very good at reading maps. Can you help me?
Sure, but it's really easy. You go east along Main Street towards Elm Street, and it is on the southeast corner of High Street and Main Street. But if you get to Elm Street, you have gone too far.
Great, thank you. I will see you there.
Where is John's house? 5.
You were late for class today. Missed the bus again, Jake?
I didn't use public transportation this morning. I decided to drive for a change.
Got stuck in traffic, no doubt.
I wish. The car broke down and I had to walk.
How does Jake usually go to college? 6.
All of this studying has got me really stressed out.
You should take up an activity like swimming, for example. It'll take your mind off school for a while and help you relax.
You're right. You know, I used to cycle when I was younger, but now I think I'd prefer to do something indoors, like joining a gym.
What activity did the boy do in the past? 7.
I'm looking forward to the graduation.
So am I. It's on June 28th, right?
I think it's June 29th. Let me check my calendar.
Oh, you don't have to. Look at the bulletin board. It's on the last day of June.
When is the graduation?
So as you heard, we got 7 conversation asking people about things. For the first one was about the time, and the second one was about the subject they both take, and about the graduation day, and all of it. So number 1, what was the time? Was it 6 for A, 7 for B, or 8? If you remember, it was 8. And for number 2, for the subject both they've taken, it was B, which is the art class. And the day when they did something, I don't remember exactly what was, Monday. And the direction to the main street they wanted to go to was A. Also, you go to the high street, and then, or from the main street, and then you find it at a corner. And that was all for today. And today, what we have learned, actually, we just finished the listening part, which was about, to test your memory and to test your comprehension skills in listening. And also, we got some examination practice, which is about vocabulary, and we chose out of 4 options. And also, we had some grammar about using the passive voice and the causative forms. That was all for today. These are the references taken from your book, The Traveler 6, and some photos from Google Clip Arts. And finally, for more information and lessons, you can visit our website, ain.edu.sa, and you can follow us on Twitter on ain_edu. And for this number, 800-44-420 for any inquiry or information. Thank you for watching this. Until I see you again, have a good day, and Assalamu alaikum.